children, this is a long answer question. This is whenever it will be asked in the exam, it will be of 6 or 8 marks. So this question says A, B, and C are partners in a firm sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 3:2:1. Their balance sheet has been given. On 1st April 2018, D is admitted into the firm with 1/4 share in the profits, which he gets 1/8 from A and 1/8 from B. It means sacrificing ratio between A and B is 1:1 because A is sacrificing the sacrifice A sacrifices 1/8 share and B sacrifice the same amount, that is 1/8 share. So sacrificing ratio between A and B is 1:1. Now moving forward, another adjustments are D will introduce 60,000 as his capital and pay 18,000 as his share of goodwill. 20% of the reserve is to remain as a provision against bad and doubtful debts. A liability to the extent of 1,000 be created in respect of claim for damages against the firm. An item of 4,000 included in sundry debtors is not likely to be claimed. Stock is to be reduced by 30% and patents to be written off in full. A is to pay off the bank overdraft. After making the above adjustment, the capital account of the old partners be adjusted on the basis of D's capital to his share in the business, that is actual cash to be paid off to or brought in by the old partners as the case may be. Prepare journal entries, capital account and the balance sheet of the new firm. Now children, question asks you to pass necessary journal entries, prepare capital account and balance sheet. So one by one we will take. So first of all, they have given you information about A and B's sacrifice. C is not sacrificing. So first of all, we will calculate new profit sharing ratio. So A's new share is old share. A's old share was 3/6 minus he sacrificed 1/8. So the new share is 3/8. B's old share 2/9 less sacrifice share, that is 1/8. So new share is 5/24. C is having the same share and in present is also 1/6. C is not sacrificing anything. D is coming for 1/4 share. Now to equalize the denominator, we will take LCM 24. New profit sharing ratio is 9:5:4/4:6. Why we are calculating this new profit sharing ratio? The relevance of calculating this new profit sharing ratio is because we are going to have capital adjustment, and capital adjustment required to have a new profit sharing ratio of the old partners. So the first adjustment says D will introduce 60,000 as his capital and pay 18,000 as his share of goodwill. So for that, journal entry will be passed. Cash account debited to D's capital to premium for goodwill, and this premium for goodwill will be shared by old partners in their sacrificing ratio. A and B only sacrificing, so A and B will be credited and the sacrificing ratio is 1:1. So premium for goodwill account debited to A's capital to B's capital. So now we will enter in the ledger. In partners capital account, buy cash 60,000, buy premium for goodwill 9,000, and cash of rupees 78,000 will be added to cash balance. This earlier it was 14,000, now added 78,000. Still, there are some other adjustment related to cash we will see later on. Now, next is now I am going to take one of each item from the liability and asset side. So, sundry creditors, the first amount is given 36,000. So there is an adjustment about creditors. This one D, an item of 4,000 included in sundry creditor is not likely to be claimed. So decrease in creditors, decrease in liability is a profit for the business, gain for the business. So the journal entry will be sundry creditors account debited to revaluation account, right? So in the balance sheet, you will show the sundry creditor 36,000 minus 4,000, that is 32,000. Now next item given in the balance sheet is bank overdraft. Again there is an adjustment related to bank overdraft. A has paid the bank overdraft, so the journal entry for this bank overdraft account debited to A's capital account. Now A's capital is credited, so it will be shown on the credit side of the A's capital account by bank overdraft 20,000. And now bank overdraft will not be shown in the balance sheet because it is paid off by A. Now next item given in the question is reserve. There is an adjustment. Adjustment says that 20%, this second one, 20% of the reserve is to remain a provision against bad and doubtful debt. So out of 15,000 reserve, 20% should be retained for provision for doubtful debt. So journal entry will be reserve account debited with 15,000, 30% we will transfer to provision to for doubtful debt, that is 3,000, and rest amount, that is 12,000, will be shared by old partners in their old ratio. So in partners capital account you will show the reserve by reserve 6,000, 4,000 and 2,000, and in the balance sheet you will show the provision. Sundry debtor, earlier it was 2,500, now adding 3,000 it become 55,000. So this is the amount. Now next is capital balances. Capital balances you will brought down in the capital account by balance BD, right? Now next is stock 60,000. There is an adjustment related to stock. Stock is reduced by 30%. So stock reduction of stock is a loss for the business. So revaluation account debited to a stock 30% is 18,000. And the same time patent is no more. Patent to be written off in full means patent is not having value at the time of admission, so it should be written off. Revaluation account debited to patents 6,000. The same way another is a liability of the extent 1,000 to be created to respect of claim for damages. So claim for damages is a new liability not recorded yet. Unrecorded liability, it's a loss for the business. So revaluation account debited to claim for damages. Now in the balance sheet you will show the amounts. Stock will be shown after reducing 18,000, 42,000, and damages will be shown here, and patents will not be shown in the new balance sheet because it is no more. It is written off completely this at the time of admission. Now A is to pay off the bank overdraft we have done. Now fixed assets, there is no change in fixed assets, so it will be shown in the balance sheet as it is 98,500. Now next item given in the balance sheet is goodwill. This is existing goodwill. The concept says existing goodwill should be written off among the old partners in their old ratio. The journal entry for the writing of goodwill, existing goodwill: A's capital account debited, B's capital account debited, C's capital account debited to goodwill. So, and it should be in their profit sharing ratio. So partners capital will be debited with goodwill's amount to goodwill, and we will enter the amount in their respective column. Now revaluation profit or loss will be calculated. Revaluation account is debited with 25,000 and it is credited with 4,000. So debit side total is higher than credit side, so there will be a loss on revaluation, and that loss will be 21,000. This 21,000 loss on revaluation will be transferred to old partners in their old ratio. So the journal entry will be A's capital account, B's capital account, C's capital account to revaluation account. Now this amount will be transferred to partners capital account on the debit side to revaluation A, B and C. Right. Now we will make calculations. So after calculating, we are having a balance which is brought forward because we are going to make adjustment of capital. Now for the adjustment of capital, first of all we will calculate the total capital of the firm. 60,000, D is bringing 60,000 for 1/4 share. Reciprocal of his share is 4:1. So 60,000 multiplied by 4 by 1, that is 2,40,000. Now A's required capital is 24,000, 2,40,000. Total capital of the firm multiplied by his new share 9 by 24. So he is supposed to have 90,000 in new firm, but at present he is having 77,000. So A will bring, and what amount he will bring? 90 minus 77,000, that is 13,000 he will bring. Now next, B's capital in the new firm is 2,40,000 multiplied by 5 by 24. So 50,000 is required, but at present his capital is 61,000. So excess capital, surplus capital, he will withdraw 11,000. The same way, C's capital in the new firm 2,40,000 multiplied by 4 by 24, 40,000 on, and at present C is having 46,000. So C will withdraw the excess amount of 6,000, and the journal entry will be A will bring cash account debited to A's capital account 13,000, B's capital account, C's capital account debited to cash, that is withdrawal of excess capital. That will be shown here. Cash brings 13,000, cash withdrawn 11,000 and 6,000, and total we have made is 90,000, 50,000 and 60,000. This will be transferred to balance sheet. Right. So now cash balance will be calculated. Cash opening balance was 14,000, 78,000 brought by D, then 13,000 bring into by A, then 11,000 withdrawn by B and 6,000 withdrawn by C. So the cash balance remain 88,000. That will be shown on the asset side, 88,000. So thank you class.